No shampoo for you. So I work for one of those grocery delivery apps where people can order stuff and you shop for them. I have this rule: no tip, no trip. Like, if you're not tipping me up front, I'm not taking your order, period. But there's one exception. If it's my last delivery of the day and it's on my way home anyway, sometimes I'll take a no tip order just to make a few extra bucks. Today this order popped up. 5 items total, no tip, but the address was literally 2 blocks from my house. Perfect. I figured I'd knock it out quick and be home in time for dinner. The first 2 items on the list were shampoo and conditioner. But not just any shampoo. This fancy boutique stuff that costs like $40 a bottle. The kind of overpriced garbage that people buy to feel special about their hair. I get to the beauty aisle and I can see 2 bottles of the shampoo sitting there, but 0 conditioner. The shelf is completely empty where the conditioner should be. So I do what I always do. I take a picture of the shelf showing the 2 shampoo bottles and the empty spot, then send it to the customer through the app. I type out a message explaining that the store only has the shampoo in stock, but they're completely sold out of the matching conditioner. This lady responds literally within 10 seconds, and I quote, "You are stupid. I can see it in the photo." I'm staring at my phone like, what? I can see what in the photo? The empty shelf? So I take another picture. This time I make sure to get the price tag on the empty shelf that clearly says conditioner, and I send her another message explaining again that they only have shampoo available. She immediately texts back, "You are a effing idiot." Except she didn't say effing, she used the actual word, over shampoo, at a stranger who's trying to help her get groceries. At this point, I know exactly what's about to happen. If I finish this order, she's going to give me a terrible rating. She's already calling me names over something that's completely out of my control. And since she didn't tip up front, there's no way she's adding a tip after this conversation. I'm basically guaranteed to lose money and hurt my ratings for the privilege of shopping for someone who thinks I'm an idiot, so I made a decision. I canceled the order right there in the aisle. Here's the thing about these apps though. When you cancel an order, it immediately gets sent out to the next available shopper. Some other poor person is about to deal with this woman's attitude in like 10 minutes. I felt bad for whoever was going to get stuck with her next, but then I had an idea. I walked back to the beauty aisle, grabbed those 2 bottles of expensive shampoo, and took a little stroll over to the toy section. I found this display of Lego sets in the back corner and carefully placed both bottles behind the biggest box I could find. Just tucked them back there where nobody would ever think to look. Then I walked out of the store with the biggest smile on my face. Because now when the next shopper gets to the beauty aisle, they're going to find a completely empty shelf. No shampoo, no conditioner, nothing. And they'll take a picture of that empty shelf and send it to Miss "You're an effing idiot" with a message that says sorry, but the store is completely out of both items. She'll have no choice but to accept it because there's literally no evidence that the products exist in the store. I got in my car and drove home thinking about how karma works in mysterious ways. Sometimes you don't have to wait for it to come back around. Sometimes you can give it a little push in the right direction. The best part? Those bottles are probably still sitting behind those Legos right now.